President Trump and Elon Musk going at it against each other like a couple of spoiled little brats. This is going to be a different video, but I'm not going to put up clips from the media about, Trump wants to return to Tesla and Elon is saying that Donald Trump is on the Epstein files doing something nefarious. You've all seen that. I'm not going to put up clips about, conspiracy schemes as to why these two are doing this. And some people saying they're doing it to get the Democrats to place some hand on the Epstein files. It's not about any of that. This is literally about talking to these two guys the way you two need to be talked to, because you're acting like a couple of spoiled brats. This is ridiculous. Of all the things we have going on in the world right now, you two, the most powerful man in the world, Donald Trump, and the wealthiest man in the world, Elon Musk, choose to fight over what? I mean, when you got your feelings hurt over something, the big, beautiful bill doesn't give you what you want, Elon Musk. I mean, just a hint here, sometimes we got to get from point A to point B by going in a circuitous sort of way. We can't go directly to massively cutting it. Okay. And as you found out, because you entered the world of politics, which nobody asked you to do, you decided to do, it's not as easy as when you own a company and you just cut people. You both have a very important case going to the Supreme Court to see if President Trump can actually get permission to do a RIF, a reduction in force. I understand President Clinton did that. Wasn't a problem. Donald Trump's doing it. He's a Republican. And now there's objection to it. It's going to the Supreme Court to see if he has the right to do what other presidents have done before him. Unbelievable. Okay, but you figured out, Mr. Musk, that you're not the owner. You entered the world of politics. You decided to do that, so welcome aboard. And you're upset over the bill, or you're upset over, rebates being cut for people that want to buy an electric vehicle. Hey, people, you shouldn't need the rebates, Mr. Musk. The thing should sell itself. The problem is, for many of us, they don't work, okay, because they don't have the range. And we don't have the charging stations. I could go on and on and on, but you all know that. So I don't know what the heck started this rift between you two, but you're now acting literally like a couple of spoiled brats. And most of the country sees it. The world sees it. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. You both need to be in timeout together and figure out this problem. There are major things going on in the world. We've got China using students in Michigan to smuggle in a bioweapon. What's going on in the Middle East? Mr. Trump, you need to spend the time you have not squabbling with Elon Musk in public. You need to spend the time you have trying to figure out how to get more investment into this country. How are we doing with Syria? What sort of rebuilding are we doing with Syria? Is that working or not? Then you got Ukraine and Russia, Zelensky and Putin. I mean, where are we on that? We're trying to negotiate trade deals. Your massive sweeping tariffs, Mr. Trump, are also being held up by a court. And maybe you have to go back to specific targeted tariffs that worked before, and maybe that'll work again. There are seriously important things going on. And you two fighting over hurt egos is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. The people put you in the positions you're in so you could do some good for this country unselfishly. And right now you're acting selfishly. And it's embarrassing. It's ridiculous. Oh, and let's not forget the 2026 elections. We, as Republicans, are tracking quite well to do very well in the 2026 elections. You need to focus on that. Well, but we can't do that because you two are squabbling. And while you two squabble over I don't care what, and tens of millions of the people in the country don't care what, they just want it to be ended. But while you squabble, you weaken the Republicans' ability to do better in 2026. You're hurting the country. We trusted you to do the right thing unselfishly for the country. Do work, be productive, solve problems unselfishly for the country. And now this is what we get. Absolutely, pathetically, shamefully unbelievable. So here's the deal. Both Mr. Trump and Mr. Musk, you two need to meet privately today. Meet privately. Put your hurt, little selfish feelings and egos aside. come to some sort of resolution, come out as friends, not fake, real friends, great people that are putting your own little insecurities and selfishness aside and putting the country unselfishly first. It's as simple as that. And you get a day to do it. By the time you see this video this coming week, you get a day to do it. And then start getting the country back on the right path again. That you two decided to take off the right path. Again, over some stupid, pathetic, ego-related, pride-related, we don't care what. Get it together. Quit being little, childish, spoiled brats and start acting as grown adult men who don't put themselves first, but put the country and the rest of us first. And then the other thing you need to ask yourself is, why can a little old person like me, and by the way, I'm not unique, there are tens of millions of people like me thinking the same thing. Why is it that somebody like me, just the average dude, can see this problem for what it is, see the solution as clearly as I can? And you two, incredibly successful people, you two who ought to be able to see it much better than I can. I mean, I'm just a little average dude in America. Why can't you see it? I mean, it's really pathetic. Meet together privately. Fix your personal problems. Come out united and focus unselfishly on doing what's right for this beautiful country. It's not because we need you to do it. It's because you both put yourselves in a position that you are now required to do it. You wanted to be public. You wanted to have all this influence over people. Fantastic. We didn't ask you to do it. You both decided you wanted to do it. So get it together and do it. As always, until next time, God bless. Love you all.